Hello, Deltonians, and welcome to your first assignment in computer science. What I'm going to be doing is briefly talking about the assignment that more than likely most of you just saw pop up on your Teams page, right? So the first assignment that we're going to be doing is all about what does computer science mean to me, right? And when I say me, not me, Mr. Bouvier, but you personally, right? So what does computer science mean to you? I have put an example presentation in there, and what I'm going to do is briefly cover that and then talk about the expectations for this assignment. Okay. First off, as you guys can see, you're going to want to provide 3 examples about what you're going to be talking about. That's the first slide, right? So the 3 examples that I provide in my presentation is we use computers and computer science to go to school. We can use computers and computer science to do research on the people around us in our lives, like our teachers, families, friends, right? We can also use computers and computer science to play video games with people all over the world. Now, you also notice that I talked about technology, right? And how it's changing so quickly, because that plays into my ultimate statement of computer science excites me because it is still so new and young. And so understanding these things are going to put me in a position to evolve or continue to learn with the new technology that comes out. And it's exciting to learn these things. Like I can't wait to learn about all the new pieces of technology that are coming out, right? My last slide you're going to notice is a little bit different though. If we go into this, you notice that this is a screen recording. Okay. So not only am I going to make a presentation, but I'm also going to present the information that I'm talking about in my presentation through what's called a screen recording. Now, for a lot of us, we're just going to want to refer to those slides. Okay. As a matter of fact, if you notice all the text from my slides, I put into a Word document because when I did my screen sharing, what I did is I simply clicked through links and then read off the script on my document here. So what I mean by that is you'll notice if I go back over here, all these pictures that you guys are seeing are the same pictures that are up in my links right now. So as I made my screen recording, all I did was simply press screen record and then look at these links. So where's screen recording at? Well, when I go to make a new slide, let's just pretend I'm doing a brand new screen recording. I'm going to click new slide. I'm going to drag that thing down to the bottom and I'm going to click on insert. Okay. Now, if you've watched a video already, you probably don't need to watch this part. But if you haven't watched a video that I posted last week, then this will be a great lesson for you. So I go to insert. And once I go to insert, I go over here to the very right-hand side where it says screen recording. I click on that. And you're going to notice that it gives me a new view of my screen. And first thing I want to do is select the area. So I click select area. I'm going to go right up here to the top right-hand side of my screen. I'm going to highlight everything. So that means it's going to record everything that's in my screen now. Once I'm ready to record and start talking about my presentation or start giving my presentation, I go up here, I click the record button, and you're going to notice that the bar disappears after it starts recording. It'll start recording right away. After I've clicked that record button, I'm just going to click through my links. I'm going to read my pseudo script that I created, right? And then once I'm all done, I press the stop button. And you're going to notice the timer will count, right? This will disappear, but once you bring your mouse right back up here, it'll drop back down. The timer will count. Once you're done with your presentation, you press stop. And here's where it gets kind of cool. It'll literally pop right into your slide right here. Right? Now, you can do all kinds of transitions. You can have fun with it. If you watch that video at all, you can see how to edit your videos or how to tailor your videos exactly to what you need it to do. But this is just a quick, brief example of what you guys are going to be doing. So 1, you're going to make the presentation. 2, you're also going to screen record and talk about that information on the presentation. So the way you get that done is really up to you. If you know another program that's going to be a little easier for you to use because you're more familiar with it, that's okay. Just make sure that you can submit a PowerPoint presentation as well as a screen recording in that PowerPoint presentation. I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about this in class today. Just make sure that you are taking care of it, watching the resources. And if you have any questions today, I'll be looking forward to hearing them.